There was a time in the late 1990s where you could not turn on an alternative rock radio station without hearing The Way by Fastball within a matter of minutes. They drank up the wine and they got to talking. The song was huge, it was everywhere, and quite frankly, it still holds up pretty well to this day. The lyrics were inspired by a true story about an elderly Texas couple who got into their car one day to take their annual trip to the Fiddling Festival in Temple. They took this trip despite the fact that both of them were experiencing pretty serious health issues. The man was recovering from a stroke, and the woman, well, she was exhibiting early signs of dementia. Because of this, they got lost and were eventually found in their car, both deceased. The lead singer had been following this story in the news for quite some time and ended up fashioning The Way around it. So The Way has a really cool guitar part that I've been teaching my students for years. What I really love about this is the way the strumming hand slowly strums the strings like this, and then picks the notes one at a time coming back up like this. So what could have been a rather boring strum pattern like this ended up sounding like this. They drank up the wine and they got to talking. They now had more important things to say. And when the car broke down, they started walking. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? And anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, never get old and gray. And you can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they'll be happier there today. All right, so let's learn how to play this thing. We're playing in F sharp minor. So you're going to bar the second fret, make an E minor shape next to it, right? That's the first chord. The second chord is B minor, bar the second fret, make an A minor shape next to it. The third chord is C sharp 7, and then back to F sharp minor. And then you're going to go to F sharp major, and then B minor, and then F sharp minor, C sharp 7, and F sharp minor. That's the verse. The strum pattern is... Okay, so you kind of clip the top string or two, and then do a slow sweeping strum. You want to sort of hear those strings separated. And then first string, second string, third string, and maybe even the fourth string, but super subtle like this. And then you do that the same way on all of the chords. B minor, it's the same thing. Small little strum at the top, sweep the strings, and then first string, second string, third string, and then really subtly on that fourth string. And then C sharp 7, you can't hit the first string, you have to mute it. So it's just kind of... like that. And F sharp minor, F sharp major. So twice over F sharp minor, twice over B minor, twice over C sharp, back to F sharp minor twice, and then F sharp major twice, and then B minor twice again, and then once F sharp minor, once C sharp 7, and then twice F sharp minor. Sorry, once on the F sharp minor because you're going to go F sharp minor and then E major going into the chorus. Now, just for reference, the guitar comes in on the second verse. So if you decide to play the guitar in the first verse, then stay on that F sharp minor for 2 measures at the end of the verse to go back into the repeat, where you'll play F sharp minor again, another 2 measures while you sing the second verse. But if you're going into the chorus, as I said, go from the F sharp minor to the E. and anyone can see the, right? And then you can kind of make the strum pattern a little more like this, but you don't want to do too much, you know, kind of like keep it subtle. So A, E, F sharp minor, C sharp 7, D, A, and E. And when you get to that E, you could do that, or you can do kind of what they're doing, which is sort of a blues shuffle. All right? And then A, E, F sharp minor, C sharp 7, D, A, E, C sharp 7. And I think you do it like an extra time to go around back to the beginning of the song. So that's the main form. Now, if you want to make it a little bit easier and you still want to be in the key that they're playing, then put a capo on the 2nd fret. And now you play everything like you're doing open chords. So E minor, A minor, B7, back to E minor, to E major, A minor, E minor, B7, E minor. And then if you're going into the chorus, do that E minor once and go to the D. And then G. Road that they walk on is D, paved in gold, E minor. It's always summer, B7, they'll never get cold. C, never get hungry. G, never get old. And then D and gray. And if you're doing the blues shuffle, maybe play a little D power chord like this and just go. Yeah, and then you repeat it. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. And then B7 today. So there it is with a capo on the 2nd fret. Or you could take the capo off and just play it in the open position. They made up their minds and they started walking. Yeah, just like that. A little lower, but maybe that works better with your voice. It really doesn't matter because the capo just changes the key. So there you have it. Fastball, the way. If you like this video, if you like my teaching style, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so you get notifications of every time I make new videos. And check out AnthonyParkerEXP.com where I have lots of cool merch for sale.